If you visit Los Angeles, you're going to come here. Venice Beach, the world famous Venice Beach, is one of the most picturesque places on the planet and a whole lot of fun just to visit. The street scene, Muscle Beach, the murals, the interesting people, the guy on his Stratocaster's been playing the guitar here for years. I brought a phone with me to document our little virtual photo walk that we're going to do together. I'm going to show you some tips on things I would do to get great pictures of Venice. So let's go explore right now. So your photo walk route here is pretty simple. Windward Avenue is where the action is. You're going to walk down Oceanfront Walk one way and Oceanfront Walk the other way. There is lots of street art to see everywhere. This is pretty much, you don't have to worry about a left or right. It's all here. The skate park is right there overlooking the water. You've got the big V sculpture here, and of course the Venice sign, which will greet you at Windward and is at its best at nighttime, as you will see in just a second. Let's begin as always by cleaning our lens, having a full battery and enough storage for the shoot, right? Because we're not going to get very far with a dead battery. Now let's have some fun. We're going to walk up and down Oceanfront Boulevard, go down a few side streets for the art, and document the uniqueness of Venice Beach. Start with basic signs of Venice to give you a sense of place, which aren't hard to come by. Any t-shirt will do, or you could pose at Vivian Robinson's Venice Beach artwork. Just don't forget that you need a tip. So we're here in Muscle Beach. What do you need for a good Muscle Beach shot? How about a nice sign that says Muscle Beach? So I'm right here. They got the street lights right in front of it. But look what we have here. I can climb to the top and get around those streetlights. Let's give it a shot. Way better. For the iconic Venice sign, which welcomes visitors on Windward Avenue, you want to be there just after sunset when the neon letters are turned on and you get some color in the background. Now there's a trick to getting the shot. The best view is directly in the middle of the street, and you have approximately 26 seconds to cross and get in there without being run over. But don't worry, you won't be the only person doing this. Back on Oceanfront, it's street photography time. I was standing getting a shot of the people, and the next thing I knew, there was a giant snake in front of me. Great photo material. I also loved checking out some of the more unusual costumes seen on the locals. Now let's dive into the smartphone bag of tricks, starting with my favorite, Slo-Mo. This is great for watching the people walk by, adding a little style to the shot. Remember that every smartphone has a dedicated Slo-Mo tab, so use it. I also love Slo-Mo at the skate park for seeing these amazing skaters soar through the air. If you're not into video, try shooting them on burst mode for stills. That stops the action and allows you to take hundreds of photos at once. To do burst, just swipe the shutter on an iPhone to the left. On a Galaxy, swipe the shutter button down. So now, what are you going to do with those 75 photos? Well, Apple makes a decision based on their computational photography. They select what they think are the best shots, and they often miss the best shots, as in this skater up in the air. So what do? Well, you click select, and then you look at this little film strip down below, and you basically click on the ones you want. And when you're done, you have the choice of keeping everything, all the 75 shots, or just the best ones. And that's how you get great action shots in burst mode. For more details on burst mode, be sure to check out our specific video on burst mode, which is available right here on our channel. The flip side of burst mode is time-lapse, watching the world fly by at top speed. You'll need a tripod and a smartphone mount for your camera, then open up the app, compose the image, and start recording. You'll need to let it roll for at least 15 to 20 minutes to get a good shot that will be 10 to 20 seconds worth of footage. You'll need a tripod to keep the image steady. Now, I did 2 time-lapse in Venice, one of the masses patrolling Oceanfront Boulevard, and a sunset shot of the clouds set behind the big V for Venice structure. You could also do what's called a hyperlapse, a walking time-lapse. You have to be very steady, watch the way I walk, because we're going to get it right now here in Venice.
Just in time.
Also, make sure to keep your horizon in check and stay on point while you're recording. Also in Venice, make sure to approach people and ask them to pose for you. You never know what you'll get.
That's the light right there.
Okay, right over here. And I'd like to take it in this direction.
Talk to the locals. They are legends. Vivian Robinson has been putting names on rice for 30 years.
Well, Venice Beach is unique because you can kind of do what you want to do down here, be an artist, set up for free on the west side of the boardwalk, and dress crazy if you want to dress crazy. Nobody cares. And it's just a good location, you know. You got a view of the ocean. Everybody from the whole world comes down here, so you don't even have to go anywhere.
The magic of Venice is that you can cruise around here, play music amplified, and collect money. Yeah, selling things. Where else can you do that?
Both Harry Perry and Vivian Robinson are immortalized on that big mural that welcomes greeters to Venice. Now, speaking of artwork in Venice, it's everywhere.
Paint everything here. You definitely want a shot of one of these items. Sometimes they change the Venice side up here. Other times they just have really weird trees.
Beyond the trees, even some of the local houses come alive with pop art that is hard to ignore. I love the artwork. I love running around and getting my take on the street art. I also love a good overhead shot, and you can get that at the Hotel Irwin, which is just one block off Oceanfront, and it has a really popular and great rooftop bar. Venice was founded in 1905 by the tobacco king Abbot Kinney. His idea was to recreate Venice, Italy by the Pacific, hence all those canals and bridges. The street named Abbot Kinney is the Tony part of Venice with high-end stores and cafes and a whole different kind of vibe than Venice Beach. The canals are a lot of fun to explore. They're just 2 blocks away from Oceanfront Walk, but photographically you want to be here in the early morning when they get really nice looking reflections in the water. In recent years, Venice has been overrun with homeless tents, but city officials have been vigilant about moving people elsewhere. You'll still have some tents here and there, but not like before, and they certainly won't stop you from having a ball in Venice. The beach, believe it or not, is an area most visitors don't go to when they come to Venice. They prefer just walking up and down Oceanfront Walk, but they should. It's a really nice cove down here.
Break walls will produce some of your best crashing waves. So I am really excited about getting a big one. She just got doused over there. She was complaining about it. I'm not complaining. I've got a water-resistant phone. Recent model iPhones, Galaxies, Pixels, they're all water-resistant. You can get it wet with no problem. So let's wait for a really big wave. All right. Your best telephoto on your phone, whether that be 3x, 5x, whatever, will bring all the people, make it look a little larger. It compresses the image and it looks bigger than it is. It looks more crowded than it actually is, but that's okay, it's fun. So that's 5x. This is actually 2x. This is regular wide, so definitely go for telephoto.
Finally, how about those street performers? Okay, class, you're going to photograph them. What smartphone tool are you going to use to make them shine? Do I hear slow-mo in burst mode? Of course. For some logistics, Venice Beach is just 8 miles from LAX and less than 2 miles away from the Santa Monica Pier, which is about a half hour's walk north.
What do we have here?
Salty.
Is that salty again? Hi, salty.
All right, Venice Beach is still a whole lot of fun despite what you've read, right? Really cool place. For more tips and tricks on things you can do with your smartphone, don't forget to subscribe to the newsletter, jeffersongraham.substack.com, as well as for the latest videos right here on YouTube. Please do me a favor, subscribe, of course, like, share, and comment. I'll look forward to seeing y'all on the next Photo Walk. Bye-bye.